Good morning, my friends. We have made it till Friday. Thank you for all the hard work that you guys have been putting in today. We are going to close everything that we have been learning this week with today's work. Our I can statement today is I can compare two numbers using the less than, greater than, and equal sign. So know that these are not actual words, but I want you guys to learn the symbols because these symbols actually do mean something. This symbol means less than. This symbol means greater than. And this symbol means equal. And today we are going to learn how to properly use these symbols. Before we jump into our examples, I want us to think of our critical question today. And our critical question is when identifying greater than, less than, or equal to, which place value should we look at first? Let's think about that. Which place value should we be looking at first? Well, we should look at the tens place because 10 is always going to be greater than 1. 10 is a greater number than 1. So whenever we want to identify which number is greater, we should look at the tens place first. If the tens place have different digits and different values, then we'll be able to identify which one is greater than, less than, or if it's equal to. But what happens when the tens place has the same number? So for example, if we have 34 and we have 21, we'll look at the tens place first. That's what Mr. Nieves was saying. Well, if I look at the tens place, we know that 3 is greater than 2. So that would let us know that this is actually greater than 21. But what will happen if we have something like this? 34, 31. We look at our tens place first, but they're both 3. Does that mean that 34 and 31 are the same number, that they're equal? No. So when the tens place is the same, then we move to our ones place. So I look at my 4 and I look at my 1. I know that 4 is greater than 1, letting me know that 34 is greater than 31. It's important for us to know place value because when we know place value, it will help us identify which number has a greater value. So today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be working with different types of numbers. Now, I know that you guys have seen this signs before, and we talk about these signs as alligator mouths. No one wants to be bitten by an alligator. So we always want to make sure that we feed the alligator the greatest number. We want the alligator to be nice and full so that he has no space to chomp on our hands. So the alligator always eats the greater number. Remember that. The alligator says no. It has its mouth closed to the smaller number, but it has its mouth wide open to the greater number. Today we're going to be working with some different numbers. So the first example that I want to go over is 18 and 13. Now, to help me visualize this as well, this whole week we've been drawing pictures. So let me keep doing that. 18 has 1 10 and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13 has 1 10 and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Just looking at our picture, we are able to see that even though both of them have the same tens, which one has more ones? 18 has more ones, letting me know that 18 is greater than 13. Now let's look up here. Let's see which sign I'm going to put. does this sign tell me that 18 is greater than 13? Is the alligator eating the greater number and pointing to the smaller number? No, this doesn't show me greater than. This shows me less than. This shows me less than. So which sign is showing me greater than? Show me with your hands. Are you going to put your hand like this? Or are you going to put your hand like this? Show me. Yes. Or this one. My greater sign goes like this. I want my alligator to eat the bigger number. 18 is greater than 13. I'm going to put some sharp teeth in here so you guys remember you do not want to get bitten by this alligator. Because this alligator wants to eat the greater number. He wants to chop up all of these 18 cubes so that he could be nice and full. This 13 is just not going to do it. So my greater than sign always has its mouth open to the greater number. 18 and 13. If you guys remember our critical question of the day, we were asking, how is it that we'll identify greater than, less than, or equal to? Which place value is it that we should look at? In this example, both numbers had the tens place exactly the same, but the ones place was different. Are you ready for the next example? All right, so let's move on to our next example. What if we had this example? $19 and $25. 19 and 25. Well, I want to take a second to just explain what's happening here. We're teaching that we should always look at our tens place first. But I want to show you why it's important to look at your tens place first and not your ones place. If we looked at our ones place first to determine which one is greater, I see a 9 here and a 5 here. What's greater, 9 or 5? Yes, 9 is greater than 5. But does that mean that 19 is greater than 25? No. Because in my tens place, I see that my 2 is here and my 1 is there. That's why it's important for us to start with our tens place first. Because our tens place will let us know which one is greater. So make sure you're going in the correct order. Me, I like to draw pictures even though I'm not the best artist. But it helps me visualize to see which one has more. So I'm going to draw my picture for 19. And 19 has how many tens? Yes, 1 10. And how many ones? 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 25 has how many tens? 2 tens. And how many ones? 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though there's more ones here, there are more tens over here. And tens are always greater than ones. I like to think of my tens as my Hershey's bar. And I like to think of my ones as M&M, just little candies. I would rather have 2 big Hershey bars than these little M&Ms. So think about the alligator that wants to eat the greater number. So would I say that 19 is greater than 25? Is the alligator going to be satisfied or full with eating just these 19? Because over here, there's 2 big old Hershey bars that he wants to eat. So my greater than sign wouldn't work here because 19 is not greater than 25. The alligator is not eating the bigger number. So that means that am I going to put it this way or this way? Yes, if you showed me this hand, you are correct. The alligator is eating the greater number and pointing to the smaller one. And this is red. 19 is less than 25. Awesome. Let's go over one more example. One more example, and then we'll do kind of like a rapid fire, what I like to call. What if we have something like this? I see 26 and 26. 2 tens here, 2 tens there. How many ones here? 6 ones here, 6 ones there. Which sign will I use here? Well, let me draw my picture. 2 10s, 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 10s, 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My pictures look exactly the same. My numbers are exactly the same as well. So can I say that 26 is less than 26? No. Can I say that 26 is greater than 26? I can't. But I can say that 26 is equal to 26 because they are exactly the same. Okay, I want you guys to take a deep breath because we're going to get ready to go through some rapid fire. Because we're doing rapid fire, Mr. Nieves is going to skip over drawing the picture and he's only going to compare the numbers using their place value. So I'm going to have 27 here, 32 here, I'll have 45 here, and 28 here, and I'll have 13 here, and 13 here. I need your help. Are you guys ready to help me? Okay, using our strategy today, we're going to first look at the tens place. If we can't determine which one is greater, then we'll look at our ones place. All right, 27 and 32. I have 2 10s here and 3 10s here. Can I already determine which one is greater? Yes, I know that 32 is greater than 27. Would I say that the alligator is going to eat the 27? No, this sentence is not right. It's not 27 is greater than 32. So we have to make sure that we use our right signs. Well, if I look up here, I see that this sign is the less than sign. It's pointing at the smaller number and it's eating the greater number. So will I use the first sign, the second sign, or the third sign, which is equal? Which one? 1, 2, or 3? If you said it was the first sign, you are correct. 27 is less than 32. Awesome. Let's move to the next one. Would I say that 45 is less than 28? Would I say that 45 is greater than 28? Or would I say that 45 is equal to 28? 1, 2, or 3. Show me your fingers. Awesome. If you showed me your second finger, you are correct. 45 is greater than 28. It's eating all those yummy, 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 yummy 45 counters. It's full. And our last number, 13 and 13. Is 13 less than 13? Is 13 greater than 13? Or is 13 equal to 13? Awesome. If you said 13 is equal to 13, you are correct. So today when you guys go work on your Google Classroom, make sure to look at your tens place first to identify if a number is greater than, less than, or equal to. If the number is in the same in the tens place, then you move to your ones place to be able to identify. And if your number is the same in the tens and ones, then you know that it is equal. Remember, if the smaller number is first, then you want to point at that number and eat the second number. If the first number is greater than the second number, then you want to eat that first number and shoo away that second number. And if both numbers are the same, you write your equal sign. Rewatch this video, replay it as many times as you want so you can grasp the concept, but always remember the alligator wants to be full and you do not want to keep that alligator on an empty stomach. Enjoy your weekend. Crush your work today as you guys have been doing it the whole entire week. Keep up the good work. Super proud of you guys.